Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your December 1st to the 10th, 2018 reading for you. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards beforehand, so we're just giving them one last good shuffle, and I can't believe that we're already doing December readings. I know I'm a little bit ahead, like a month or so, but this is absolutely crazy. And I'm using the Green Witch Tarot deck. It is, I feel, one of my more gentle tarot decks, and that's what I want this channel to be for you guys. A safe place, a quiet place, a peaceful place, a place where encouragement and blessings are handed your way. And that's what I hope you guys get from my readings and from my channel. So thank you for watching, and it is always an absolute pleasure reading for you. Now, let's see what these 10 days have in store for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Oh, wow. A whole line of, well, not a whole line, but 2 swords right there. Wands and swords. Yep. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Can you see that? Okay, cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. You are making up your mind about something, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And I have to say, people always underestimate Geminis. I don't know why, but they do. And I think that's because you're kind of non-confrontational. You would rather walk away from a bad situation than sit there and waste your time and waste your energy on explaining yourself to the people that you consider to be fools. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a very, very positive way. You're not into wasting your energy. You're not into wasting your time. You're sitting there and saying, you know what? I only have so many heartbeats on this planet, and I'm going to do what I need to do in order to move forward and in order to embrace the life that I want. And that's what you're doing here, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are embracing what it is that you love, and you are moving forward in your truth and in your understanding. The Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands, I love this card because it makes me think of Harry Potter. But the Five of Wands, usually I sit there and I'll say that it's an argument coming. But here it looks like it's lessons being learned, and it's being learned in a group. You're sitting there, you're studying, you're understanding. And this doesn't have to mean that you're going back to school or anything like that. It could even be that you are just looking at things and on a forum, maybe online. And because you are looking at things and seeing other people's points of views, you are embracing more information. You're getting more knowledge, more wisdom, and that's moving you forward. Right? That's giving you a point of reference. And it doesn't even have to be a forum or anything like that. It could just be, watching YouTube videos and sitting there and going, wow, I never thought of it that way. Or I never looked at it like that. And that's how you are gaining this understanding. And you're going to be sharing that knowledge with other people. That's what you love to do, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You love to take the wisdom that you have and share it with others, because you are so observant and you are so introspective that the knowledge that you share with people, even when you have obtained it from other people, has such a beauty to it that people will sit there, and even if they're the ones that you got the knowledge from, they'll go, wow, I never thought of it that way. That's how you're moving forward. You are embracing your personal understanding, and by doing so, with the Eight of Wands, you are laying out everything that you have learned. And this isn't a battle. This isn't, people sitting there trying to get the best of you. This is you sitting there and saying, this is all my wisdom. This is all my knowledge. This is everything that I've created. And you have created beautiful, beautiful things. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And through that creation, through that studying, I sit there and I think, she has crafted these wands. And each, in my mind, is a little bit different, made from a different wood, holding a different energy to it, bringing a different set of knowledge her way. And that's what's coming to you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are obtaining knowledge, you are learning, you are understanding, and you are kind of embracing your truth and your desire. And by doing so, by embracing your truth, by working on what it is that you want, by honing your craft, whatever that craft is, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. For some of you, this could be learning something for work that's going to help advance you. For others, it's learning something for school. Sitting there and saying, oh my gosh, I never thought of this form of study or that form of study. For others of you, it's going to be really sitting there and saying, I never thought of looking at life this way. I never thought of seeing my life progress in this direction. And kind of being blown away that you can even achieve it. You know, there's something that you're passionate about here, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And that passion is going to lead you down a path that you might never have thought of. Okay? And by doing so, I love it. You have this creation that you are making. And you have the athame. They're kind of like sacred swords, sacred knives guarding you. Okay? And it's guarding you from outside. It could be foes, but it's also because you are working on what it is that you want, and because you are kind of generating this energy of love and peace around you, and this desire to move forward in your truth and in your prosperity. So think of your life as a symphony, and think of most people's symphony as being terribly off tune. Like all the instruments aren't well tuned and everybody's kind of playing their own thing. That's how most people's souls are. They are out of tune with what they really want from life and where they really want to be. And that's why so many people are so unhappy or live in fear and, despair, because they aren't resonating properly with their souls. Okay? Their souls are out of tune with themselves. You are being in tune with what it is that you want. Your soul is playing like Beethoven or Mozart. Okay? And that's not how most people live, okay? But I know I'm saying okay too much. But you are embracing your truth. And by sitting there and using your knowledge and your understanding, your passion and your creativity, you are being seen as a place of comfort. Because look at this. These are boars, which should be enemies to humans. And they're little piglets. I don't know what a baby boar is called. But they are coming to you. Okay? This is to protect you, and this is to embrace your truth. And you are moving forward in your knowledge, in your understanding, in your prosperity, and in your beauty. Letting nothing hold you back and focusing on creating your cauldron of wisdom, of joy, of happiness, your inner magic. And I know here it's kind of hocus pocusy, but it's you embracing that inner Godhead within you, that bit of divinity that only you have, that uniqueness that makes you who it is that you are. And even though at times you feel as if you are surrounded by fear and you don't know where you're going and you don't know what you're doing, and you're sitting there thinking, okay, am I just going off on another whim? Is this something that is actually going to bear fruit? Am I being foolish? Am I being silly? You are following your wisdom, Gemini. So silence these worries, silence these fears. And at times you might feel as if you're even paralyzed. Don't let other people's negativity take away from your beauty and your truth, because there's not a circle of swords around you, of knives around you. There's a path. And if you keep on moving forward, you will be fine on your path. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. There's a lot of thinking going on here. There's a lot of understanding what it is that you want, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and embracing your truth and in your prosperity. By doing so, okay, you're bringing that prosperity into your home. And now, this home isn't exactly beautiful on the outside, okay, but it's guarded, and it's a place where you will put down your burdens. And just because it doesn't look like much to other people, on the inside it could be absolutely beautiful. Okay, you are embracing what it is that is your truth. And there might be sorrow involved, and there might be hardship involved. And no, there is hardship and sorrow involved. There's sitting there and knowing that it has not been an easy road, and let yourself mourn the fact that it has been harder than you thought it was going to be. But knowing that the weight that is holding you down, because she has, I think that's, just looking at, oh, it's not water. She has groceries here. Okay? That is her truth. She is making the best out of what might be a very hard situation. That's what you're doing, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And by making the best out of what might have been a hard situation, what has been a hard situation for you, by embracing your truth and your prosperity, by living in your glory and not letting life beat you down, you are being rewarded. You have the 7 of chalices, the 7 of cups here. Blessings, beauty, prosperity, happiness, joy. I love the lily of the valleys, I believe. There, just peace and purity coming your way. The fairy is here. Something magical is coming because of all that you have sacrificed, all that you have worked for to bring your truth and your prosperity to your life. Your clarifying cards. The Five of Swords, the Five of Athame, the Page of Chalices. You're looking at things. You're taking in the knowledge. You're taking in the understanding. Okay? You're looking at the situation for what it is, and you are embracing your prosperity. Okay? This man works hard. This man might very well work hard, or he might have been born rich. There's a sense of dichotomy to your life, but there's a sense of achieving the goals that you have, of really sitting there and saying, this is how I'm moving forward, this is what I want, this is what I desire, and I am working hard, and you are using your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding of self to get there. And because of that, opportunities are opening up for you. You are able to sell your goods to prosperous people. And it doesn't have to literally mean you selling your goods to wealthy people. It could also be that you are sitting there and you're on that turning point where people start to take your ideas, your mind, your work, your hard effort, your efforts seriously, and you move forward in that truth. And by doing so, you embrace and you have that blank canvas and you embrace what it is that you love. You move forward in your wisdom, your understanding, and there's love and joy that's coming into your life. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Okay. So, here's how it goes. You start off probably thinking that, no, it has been a long and hard road, and at times you do not see the beauty that is around you, and it is terrifying, and you can think that things are never going to change, but that change is coming because you're embracing your fear, and you're sitting there and saying, I'm going to make something beautiful out of it. This is taking your mind from a place of lack to a place of prosperity. This is sitting there working hard to create the beauty, the serenity that it is that you want. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You're working hard. Once again, this isn't coming through, just lackadaisically, sitting on your couch eating chips. This is coming through you embracing your talents, seeing your talents, being curious, embracing your mind and the beauty that is your mind, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and saying, I am moving forward. By declaring that to yourself and saying, I am not living in fear, I am not living in doubt, I have more talents than I ever thought imaginable or that I ever gave myself credit for. Seeing them, learning them, understanding them, studying, looking at what it is that you want, and embracing the prosperity that is coming, the love, the joy, the happiness that is coming your way. You are going to see that things start to change. And you're going to see that people respect your work, whatever that work is, whether you be in school, whether you be, in your job, whether it be in your home life. People start to see that prosperity. Actually, look at that peacock right there. Think of Herod, goddess of the home. Now, in Greek mythology, she wasn't the nicest of goddesses, right? But none of them really were. So this is prosperity coming into your home. This is blessing coming into your home. Because you are focusing on your dreams. You are looking at what it is that you love. And the waters are washing away the doubts and the fears that you have had before. Your clarifying card. And I laugh because it is the Tower. And you can sit there and say, what the heck kind of clarifying card is that? I don't want to see the Tower. Nobody ever wants to see the Tower. But here, think of it as, this is the Wild Hunt. Think of it as the god of the hunt. Okay? Who is it? The Earl. Yeah. Okay. This is, how do I say it? This is your spirit. Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is you sitting there and everything is falling down around you, or everything has been falling down around you, and you have looked at it and you have pretty much gone like, oh my gosh, what the heck is this? This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted. What is going on here? And everything falls apart, but there is a sense that everything gets rebuilt at the same exact time. It is all, you feel within your soul and within yourself that you are losing something that you once had. And that something that you once had was a sense of lack. And I don't mean that to sound rude. If it does, I do apologize. But it is a place of sitting there and saying, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to get there. There's too much that I don't know. There's too much that I need to still understand. And this is saying, you know what? No, there's not. Like the walls of Jericho, your doubt and your fear is falling down. That's the tower here. And you might sit there and say, oh my gosh, what is going on? But you are in battle with your desires and your dreams. And now it is your time to sit there and say that I am moving forward. I am embracing my truth. And I am letting nothing stand in my way. Because that's what you're doing, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. And you're doing so quite magnificently. All right. Well, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.